What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Howard versus Morgan State college basketball matchup going down Thursday, March 14th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Howard and Morgan State, and it is a quarterfinal matchup in the MEAC tournament, as you got Howard as the 4 seed, finishing the year 15-16 overall, 9-5 in conference play, while Morgan State went 11-19 overall, 7-7 in conference play as the 5 seed. And these two teams split in the regular season, with Morgan State winning the first matchup at home 85-79 and Howard getting revenge 78-72 at home. But Morgan State did cover the spread in both of those games. They won one game outright as a 6-point dog and then covered, catching 10.5 in the rematch. And, you know, Howard was the better team in the regular season and also finished better down the stretch. I mean, 6-2 straight up against the spread down the stretch, but also 1-5 against the number in their last 6 games to close out the season. So kind of got to take that win-loss record with a grain of salt. A lot of those games, they were decent-sized favorites, as they are here. Now, Morgan State, same sort of boat. They did win back-to-back games to close out the year, but the difference is that Morgan State, 4-1 against the spread down the stretch. They won outright against NC Central as big underdogs at home. Also covered against, the conference leader in Norfolk State. Covered against Howard. That was the first cover that started this little streak to close out the year. And, the thing about Morgan State is that they have an offense in conference play that's, I think, is going to be able to keep them in this matchup. Howard leads the conference in effective field goal percentage, free throw rate. They can get to the free throw line at a high rate. Second in free throw shooting 76.3% from the foul line in conference play. Second in offensive rebounding. There's a lot that Howard does well, but Morgan State's defense, second in the conference in 2-point defense. The one area where they'll have to improve is, defending the perimeter. But Morgan State around conference average in defending the 3, 5th out of 8 teams in 3-point defense. So they can stop Howard from hitting those threes. This could be a competitive matchup. Morgan State, this is a Morgan State team that's the most reliant on the 2-point shot, as Howard is the most reliant on hitting the 3. So there's a lot of variance for Howard. And if those shots aren't falling, that could prove to be problematic. Like I said, this Howard team lives and dies by the 3. And like I said, if Morgan State can get a few stops, this could be a little bit iffy. Morgan State offensively, they lead the conference in 2-point shooting, 52.2% inside the arc. Howard's defense, second worst in defending the 2-point shot, allowing teams to shoot 49.4%. But the thing is, Morgan State, just like Howard with the 3, Morgan State is extremely dependent on the 2-point shot. Morgan State leads the MEAC in point dependency by way of 2-pointers. 59% of Morgan State's points are coming from inside the arc. Not only that, if they're getting inside, Howard's fouling a lot. They're allowing teams to, get to the free throw line at the second highest rate in the conference. And Morgan State, the only team better than Howard at the foul line in conference play, shooting 80.5% from the charity stripe. I think this is a matchup that Morgan State, if they can get to the line and they can, use their strengths, this is a Morgan State team that could put a scare into Howard here. I'm going to take a shot on Morgan State and the points in this one. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.